I'm Charley Klamm from Cottonwood Falls, owner-operator between me and my wife of the fiber factory. We make a lot of things, but it isn't a big old heavy-duty industrial factory. Cottonwood Falls being the hometown, we decided to come down here and sold out in Topeka and bought this building that we're in right now and got it fixed up. So we're living in our business. And that works pretty good. So we can both sit down at the loom and work, or if we have to do laundry or cook dinner, we stay right here and do it. Oh, we've been here since what, 57, 59? '95, okay. Time gets away from me. We figured that we would name our shop a fiber factory because we used a lot of material and come to find out that most of the stuff that we made and sold was recycled denim, blue jeans. So that worked pretty good. Then I told the community when we moved back here and started this shop in earnest that I would save all the blue jeans for the landfill fate. If they'll discard their blue jeans here, I'll recycle them and make something out of them. And that really worked real good. We got material pretty quick that way. We're basically weavers. We have a lot of looms going, and we cut up blue jeans in strips and make rugs and shawls and scarves and baby blankets and one thing or another. Or we did. The last month or two, we've kind of slowed down. A little health kind of got between us and what we needed to do. So, but we're gaining slow, but we're doing it. We use some window curtains. We use some bed covers, some blinds from the windows. Anything they were through with, they'd bring it around and give them to us if we could salvage them. And most of them were pretty usable. The positive of making anything they bring into us is we try to decide what kind of material they did bring in and what we could do with it. Jeans were the best because that was good material. However, our local ranchers and farmers pretty much wore out their blue jeans. We had holes in their knees, holes in their hip pockets. I had one family come in and she brought some of her husband's and her son's jeans in to see if we could use them. And we could. And I told her about, cutting them up and using the long legs. And she said, well, what do you do with the jeans that have holes in them? Well, I had a smart aleck feeling, so I said, well, what do you do with a donut when you get to the hole? Well, she says, I don't eat the hole, I just eat around it. I said, well, that's what we do here. We use the material around it, we don't really use the hole. The main thing, we had to grab the jean and see what color it was and sort them out all pretty much the same color. Then I'd get the scissor and cut the legs off. We'd throw the waistband away. And then we have a machine that we grind it through that just cuts a single strip. So we feed a panel through and get about an inch wide strip, as long as the leg will allow us to have. And then we'll weave out of that strip. I actually started out making jump ropes at shows and things before we even opened the shop, before we did any weaving. Your great-grandmother could probably weave and crochet and I don't know what all. And the younger generation really don't do that much anymore. But I would encourage younger people, girls, boys, whatever, to take up weaving. If you have any kind of art in your mind, weaving, putting the colors together in a different manner is artwork. I never paid out much attention to what color my rugs were. If I've got a bunch of white material, I've got a white rug. If I've got a bunch of khaki material, I got a bunch of brown rugs. If the farmers keep bringing their blue jeans in, I have blue jean rugs. Now this loom itself is probably our oldest one. It is an 1897. But then, like my wife, we both weave. We both try to keep the loom going and all that. But she's a tatter. And tatting is something, it is almost a lost art, not really, because a lot of women say, oh, my grandmother used to tat. I forgot all about it, so I haven't done it much. But as soon as my wife shows her how to tat, she says, oh, I remember my grandmother doing that. So they pick it up pretty quick. Tatting is actually a needle and a bobbin, and you make little knots, tie knots in the string in a certain manner to where they come out neat. She does a lot of, Christmas time, a lot of the snowflakes, so you can hang it on your Christmas tree. In the last year or two, things kind of went downhill for us. She had a stroke, and after we got through that, I had a major problem, and so the two of us tried to take care of each other, which meant our weaving kind of backed off a little, but we're doing okay. She can still weave and still tat and all that, but not as fast as she would like to. But